Mask or no mask? Should I wear the mask? No? No? Okay. What's up guys, Matt with BleepinJeep. Everything off-road, none of the boring stuff. My neighbor's mowing his yard right now. Woo! DV8, inner fender liners. Inner fender liners. Blah, blah, blah. Say that 3 times fast. DV8, inner fender liners. That's what we're gonna install today. It's gonna go pretty quick. Before I do that though, let me show you what else I have coming up on Project JLo. Project JL Overlander, if I can get you off of here. Alright, so I'm stockpiling parts over here. We have PSC steering. That's the delete kit for the electronic steering on the JL. I've got brakes over here. Power Stock Brakes has provided an entire kit for the front and the rear of the JL. Of course, we already have the rock crawler lift on there. We've got a worn winch. I'm just waiting on the Crawltech bumpers. Oh, check this out. This video will probably come out before this video does, but this is the Rome off-road steps, which turned out awesome. And we have Mamba wheels and BFG all-terrain tires. Already mounted and ready to go. I just have to get my JL Taser so that I can redo the calibration computer blah 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 stuff that I hate so much, and then we'll be set. And of course we already have the Steer Smarts steering up front. So my question to you is, what should be next? What kind of modification or install should we do after we get all this stuff finished? Let me know and I'll try to make it happen. All right, let's get started on the install of the DV8 inner fender. All right, these are the tools that you're gonna need. You need one of these clip removal tool things or screwdrivers if you don't have that. I think this is an 1/8 inch Allen wrench. You need a 10mm socket if you can find yours, an 8mm socket, and an 8mm wrench. Optional tools, you can take the tire off or not, and Crescent hammer is always handy to have, and I used this, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Hey, check this out, I forgot to show you this. Aha! Isn't that cool? That is pretty cool. Okay, you can take the tire off or not. I'm gonna do it. Ha-ha! Okay, first step. This is pretty simple, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. There's 4 bolts up here. You're gonna remove the inner fender liner, 4 bolts, and then some Christmas tree clips. So let's do that. Where are you, bolts? Right there. There's one. These here. Ta-da! Uh-oh. You also want to remove this doodad right here. Yeah. Somehow. Yeah. Look at all those exposed bits. That's pretty cool. Alright, check this out. It took me a while to figure this out on the other side, but this is how it orientates. See this little guy right here? This little hook? That is where the shock is. So if you remember that, you'll be golden. You want to put the back on first. This little notch right here is for this cord up here, and it goes up in there just like so, and then you're going to pry this back and pop that over. Now if you're like me, I couldn't quite get this top hole to line up. It just needs a little bit of persuasion. Oh, by the way, these things came pre-installed on mine. If not, you just bolt them on. But you can paint them to match, or you can pull these off and paint them red or whatever color you want to do. So that is pretty cool. All right, now back to this. This hole right here, let me move you closer so you can see it. I just need a little persuasion to get that to line up. So I'm gonna put my Crescent hammer on here and just pull back a little bit. Uh-oh, I think I pulled back and messed up my paint. Just pull back ever so slightly, and I'm gonna rotate. I lost my rag. I'm gonna rotate it out just a tad. Okay, that should do it. Now take your hardware. We're gonna put one through there, and we're gonna put one through the bottom. We're gonna put the nuts on the back. And don't tighten everything up yet. Just leave it loose for now until we get everything installed. And then we'll come back and tighten everything up later. Alright, now make sure all your bolts are tight on your little grate thingy. And we're going to put this up here behind the sway bar. Just like this. Under there, over here. Come on. There we go. You can do it! Okay, these two bolts right here, there is a nut on the back side already, so we just need to put that through there, line them up, and get them started. One more bolt goes right here and up through the top. It's a little hard to reach up there, so I'm going to put the nut in the top and try to hold it in place. Oh no, I lost my bolt. Hold on. Alright, once you find your bolt, put it up through there into your nut. And there we go. Now, right here, can you see here? Yeah. Okay, so push this up into place. And there's two holes here and here. You're gonna take your Christmas tree clips and put them in here. And right there. All right, those are secure. Now we're gonna tighten all the bolts. Woo! Oh, check it out. Now you're pretty much done and you can head straight for the mall. But if you're like me, you'll notice one thing. Right there, check that out. There is place right in here for mud to get. Now I'm gonna get aftermarket fenders as well, so it's not gonna be an issue for me, but let me show you what it can do. If you're gonna keep your stock fenders, you wanna close this back up, and it's pretty simple to do. Might as well do it while we're in here. You don't have to, but let me show you how it's done real quick. Just take your stock inner fender aligners and some sort of marking device, and we're gonna hold them up here. And just kind of visualize where we need to cut this. Make sure you cut it wide, because you can always cut more off, but you can't add more. So right about here, you see these little red tabs right here? You want to cut right behind there. So you can tell that the bolt hole goes through here, goes around, wraps around, goes under the red tabs. So we're going to cut right along here, all the way across pretty much. And then we'll do our final trimming when we get done. Right here on the back, there's two holes. We're gonna cut right there. And on the front, same thing. We're gonna cut down here somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, mark your line, cut it wide, and then let's see what happens. Okay, here's what my first draft looks like. If you want to be a copycat, does a little zigging, does a little zagging. And let's cut it with a razor blade. Oh, see if I can do this without cutting my giblets off. All right, shove it back in there. You'll know pretty quick if you did it wrong. And we're gonna make our second revision. So a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. We're gonna come down like this. Obviously, I left too much right here, but you gotta remember it's gonna push up in there a little more once we get it bolted down. So we're just gonna take off up to about this point, right there, and try again. Everything else looks pretty good. Maybe a little tad bit there. All right, once your thing looks like this, you're set. I'm on my 3rd revision, by the way. All right, so this goes up in here, and we're just gonna start putting our Christmas tree clips in there. Woohoo, check it out. I think that makes it look a little bit better, covering up that red paint and stuff that was under there. Plus, it also keeps the mud and stuff from getting caked up in there when you're at the mall in the flower beds. Plus, the air can breathe through here from our awesome DV8 inner fender liners, if I can ever get that word out. So, yeah, we're ready to head to the mall. Let's do it. Sweet! Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'll leave a link in the description if you'd like to buy a set of those. Now, please, 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 please hit that stupid bell icon. The reason being, your subscriptions now on YouTube, the algorithm has changed, and if you don't hit that bell icon, they're not going to show you your subscribers' feed anymore. They're just going to say, okay, he likes this kind of thing, so maybe we'll show him some other similar type of stuff. It's really, really dumb, I know, but please hit that bell icon for me and for any other subscribers that you want to see any of their stuff ever again. It's really dumb. And as always, hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.